How's it going, everybody? ZoinkMeister Patrick here, joined today by John.
Hello, everybody.
And today we're playing more Atomic Heart on the PC.
Let's get radioactive.
All right, I ran over a bunch of these guys, but one guy's left. That boss, he just really did not want to die. Well, now he's dead, but.
Yeah, he did want to die after all.
Yeah, I guess so. The machine gun, if you remember, I have set up for organics, so that's why I'm kind of using it here. It's my my anti-organic gun currently. They killed that guy in like one shot.
These organics seem a lot easier to kill. They don't even come at you that fast. I mean, they're really slow.
It's kind of interesting. There was a tip I saw at one point when I was waiting for this game to load sometime recently that said that the organics get stronger with each other. And so it seems like if you, it's something weird in the tip that said basically that like if you let the organics hang out for too long, then they'll find ways to like grow strength off of one another. And so if you pick them off like the distance like this, then they're not very harmful. This guy's kind of funny. It's like,
he jumped up in the air.
Yeah, nowhere near me, but yeah. This whole section, I feel like, well, I think you're just supposed to drive through it. I think that's part of the reason why it's not that intimidating, because they give you tons of cars like every 2 seconds. The only reason I'm not driving is because there's so much loot. Like, I can't drive 2 feet without running into another chest. So
yeah,
I give up on the driving. You know, it's like.
I imagine there's so much loot here because it's setting you up for the last, battle, basically.
Little section.
Make sure you can upgrade all your weapons first.
Right. You see, I keep running into like dead bodies and stuff. It's like, car, you can't loot anything, and I don't know. I don't really. There are advantages, like you don't take any damage, and you do damage without spending any ammo. But I don't know. This is kind of fun. I have the homing rockets, so I'm trying to test them out for the first time. So you can see that in action.
So this puts like a bomb on the floor, right? And if they walk across it, then it...
No, I changed it. It homes in. So if they move, it like chases them down.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. So it's a chaser rounds for the rocket
That's pretty cool
launcher.
for taking out like a bunch of them at once.
That thing's, this gun's really strong. I feel like I don't use it enough considering the ammo's completely free. But this is a new upgrade, and I see the Playush, and he's weak to explosions.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you knocked him over though. Cool.
Because he's weak to the explosions. He's also weak to fire. I should have put fire on my melee. But you can see I'm recharging my charge there in the bottom right as well. This thing does a pretty good job of recharging the charge meter. I don't think I ever noticed before recently how good it is. He's also weak to blades, by the way. That's why he wasn't moving.
Oh, that's huge. You're making huge progress.
Yeah,
there.
he's weak to fire, blades, and explosions.
He's coming after you.
He is, and I mess up a little bit here, I think, that he gets to...
that's it. Weapon's dead, though.
Right, and so I think he gets a good grab on me while I'm trying to put I'm like, what is he weak to? It's fire, and then trying to be like, oh, give me a second. Hold up. And then he grabs
You're waiting
me.
trying to build up the weapon again? Is that what you're trying to do there?
No, I'm trying to switch to the fire. I'm trying to put fire on it.
Okay.
I just needed a second because you can't instantly put it. Like, he has to stick it on there and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, he got you like twice.
No, this is all one thing. It doesn't do any damage. It's just this long cutscene you have to sit through. You'll see. I'm like basically full health after I come out of this. Half health, I guess.
Yeah, not too bad.
No, not too bad.
So all the blood was showing. I thought it was going to be
the fire, I'm like trying to switch. I get hit too quickly because it only slows down time. So I'm just trying to make space so I can put that on there. Like, give me a second. Hold up. And it's like, okay, switch there. It's not easy to switch them. You have to like hold up instead of I don't know. It's weird. But whatever. I get it on there, and so now I need to heal. And so I use my big heal, which I don't think was necessary. I don't really have that much health in this game. I really never need
fire on the weapon?
Yes, so now I have fire. So you'll see him catch on fire here pretty soon.
You're fucked.
Yeah, there, he's on fire now. And I killed him so quickly.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Right. If I had that on there from the start, it would have been nothing, but...
Well, you didn't know he was coming.
Right.
Right, so I mean, that was part of the problem.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of... It's like, I didn't miss anything, right? Nope, we're good. Do I leave the fire? No, I take it right off. That's the thing is like, it's so much at work to put these things on and off that I almost never use them.
I guess if you see him coming, then you need to put fire on very quickly or something.
Right.
But yeah, you don't want to waste it for sure on these guys, for example.
Yeah, right. But. So it's and these guys are pretty easy with the machine gun because, I mean, the machine gun's strong against organic right now. So I'm not really having much struggles in general on this bridge. It's kind of a good opportunity for some last minute loot, like you said before the...
Well, maybe that's the trick though. Just keep the fire on that sword weapon, and then just don't use it for anything but the extreme.
That's true.
Enemies.
The nice thing about the sword weapon though is that it, obviously it doesn't take any ammo, and also that it recharges my energy. And so if I was smart, I would use my energy gun and then switch to the melee weapon. But this machine gun's working out so well that, you know, it's not like machine gun ammo is that difficult to come by or anything. So yeah, I probably would have been smarter at this point to just leave the fire on the blade because I'm using the machine gun. And if I run out of machine gun bullets, then I can take the fire off the blade if I need to. But no reason to take it off, you know, if I'm not using it, sort of thing.
Looks like a pretty long bridge, so there might be another one of these guys coming along.
Right.
The way, right?
Or anything. Yeah, especially because that was randomly in the middle of the bridge. You know, it's like probably should have expected there to be more at the end of the bridge for sure, right? probably could have seen that one coming. Like here's another little boss guy, and so I lay into him.
Oh, he's already on fire, so fire's not gonna bother him at all.
Yes, because there's different kinds of organics.
He came flying at you.
There's the like poison kind and the fire kind, and I think that's it. I think it's just fire and poison. And so these are like the fire. So the fire ones are the ones that do that, where they jump at you after they die. And then the poison ones, they kind of break into a little puddle of poison when they die.
Charles, no one can force somebody into collective, right? Petrov was wrong about that.
Not entirely.
What do you mean, not entirely? If I'm not a member of collective, how can collective find out about me?
It's quite simple. Let's say you walk past a robot. The robot identifies you as a human, but you are not wearing a thought device. The robot fails to receive mental commands from you in response to its queries.
But I can just put my thought on, walk past the bot and do everything I'm supposed to do, then take the thought off, right?
Essentially, yes.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
So this conversation, I really like. It kind of slowly gets doled out as we go across this bridge and even a little bit onto the other side of it. But I do want to talk about it a little bit, just because I think it's a cool car. Oh, I can't get in this car for some reason. I think I'm too close to the wall, so I get in on the other side.
You're stuck. You're just gonna sit in the passenger seat instead.
Yeah, but I think it's a cool conversation about like what constitutes free will, and like even if we have free will, like do we still have choice in a society and stuff like that? And it's a really, really cool. Oh, 2 boss guys right here. Not the like heavy core boss guys, but I flipped the car. That's right. This car stays flipped, and I glitch into it. Oh, I forgot about all this.
It's like rolling all over you.
Yeah, like, hey, please. Yeah, I stressed out so much. I was panicking. I was like spamming the jump button, trying to get out of that car. Yeah, that stays upside down. I never fixed that. It's pretty funny. So yeah, these standard green guys, I think those are the like poison ones. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. Well, driving didn't seem to help much. Just standing back and shooting seemed to be more effective.
Absolutely, and so that was the last car I take. Is like that went so badly. I was like, I'm not risking that again. I'm out of energy. That's why I switched to the melee weapon, by the way, is to recover my energy. Because when you hit things, it gives you a lot of energy. So yeah. But anyway, I did want to spend a little bit of time talking about kind of that conversation that CHAR-les and Petrov or not Petrov, P3. Sergey have.
Well, and he's talking about putting a thought on. The thing is, he comes across the thoughts all the time, but he never takes one, and he doesn't have one, right?
He can't wear one.
Oh, he can't wear one. That's right. In the very beginning, he tried to put one on. It didn't work.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Remember that.
And we don't know exactly why, but I think CHAR-les tells us it's because of the glove that he can't wear a thought device. Because the glove kind of acts as a like semi-thought device, but like a more advanced one. Because CHAR-les can hack into collective and stuff like that, which the thought devices can't do. And so that's CHAR-les' explanation, but I'm wondering with everything that's going on with Sergey, if there's like more to it than that we just haven't discovered yet, you know?
Well, I'm surprised, I guess, with the thought devices and all the dead people we find, they can't control these robots with a thought device. It's not effective.
Yeah, right. Which is kind of, I think they're gonna get into that in one of the future conversations coming up by the end of this episode or beginning of next episode. I'm not sure.
I'm sure that's why they had the thought devices on, was to control the robots and basically kind of manage all the robots that were in the room with them and stuff. Then the robots turned around and killed them.
Oh, well, the thought devices, collective hasn't been activated yet. So thought devices don't have control over robots yet. That won't be until the launch of Collective 2.0.
Oh, okay.
Which is supposed to happen tomorrow in game time, I believe. This is the day before the launch of Collective is when this game takes place. So that's kind of what they're talking about, is tomorrow when Collective launches, then people can just control the robots, right? And it won't be a problem anymore. That's like, we're doing all this work, and I think Sergey is like, P3, Sergey. I get to do the homing rocket again. So you can kind of see it's like spinning around, and eventually it hits him.
Cool.
So I'm using the pistols. They're made for robots, but it's kind of my like highest damage option. I don't know.
These guys aren't moving towards you, so you have plenty of time to sit here and shoot them.
Yeah, but I'm running out of machine gun ammo is the thing. I think that's why I'm using the pistol. I'm not sure. I'm tempted to get rid of this upgrade, the like revolver upgrade, and switch out for the machine gun.
Motherfucker.
But I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. Because like not being able to aim down my sight without using a ton of ammo is a little annoying. But still, it's not, I have 100 bullets, so you know, it's not like it's the end of the world. But you see, I'm out of machine gun ammo, so it's like, okay, I guess I'll hit him. You know, I have my electric gun and my rocket launcher, and that's kind of all I have right now.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the pickle that I'm in. And I see there's a large poison. So look, he's resistant to those damage types. And I saw one of those there. I don't even think I have. I was mostly looking, he can take fire damage, so I'd stick that back on there.
And it'd be pretty easy to kill, though.
Right. These guys aren't a big deal.
Right.
I feel like, there we go. My energy's full again, so I don't know why I could just...
Oh, no. Well, good thing you loaded fire onto that thing.
This
Now
time
you're ready.
Yeah, this time I'm ready. So that guy's a little poisoned. Yeah, I'm trying
This
to
should
like...
be easy this time.
Like, stop. I'm trying to kill that guy first, because he keeps making little plant things that like attack me in the air. But I don't think I get him killed. So you see he has 2 little plants. And then this guy like calls the plants over, which totally distracts him. But then this is kind of interesting. Now he's like powered up. So this is what I was talking about. The organics get stronger together because now he has like extra attacks because of the plant on his face.
Oh, okay.
And so he has like poison attacks now. So I think you'll see him, like I think he can spit poison or something like that. I think he can even make more of them or something like that. Because look, every time I kill one of those guys, I think a new one keeps showing up. Look, there's another new one right there. It's like, oh, now I have to deal with like more things because he keeps making them. But I killed him pretty quick. It's just a matter of, I got a little taste of that. And now his blood does damage if I step in it because he has the poison type on him.
Yeah, luckily you loaded it with fire right away.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It used all of my cartridge though. If you see, I don't have the cartridge on there anymore because they're limited supply. So here, obviously you see the juice and you're like, oh, well, I wonder where I can go with that. I try going through here, but there's a fence.
Yeah, can't go through the fence.
So I go the other way. But then this car gets in the way and I can't get past it. And so I'm like, okay, these just seem to be in the way. And so I scan to like see if there's anything good. And the only thing appears to be there at the end. So I don't bother with any of the rest of this and just kind of go straight for that. But yeah, there could have been something. We were talking a little bit before this. So like there could have been something in one of those, but because my thing's not always great. But at this point.
Yeah, nothing looked open. None of the weapons, none of the cars look opened at all. And so.
Yeah, it looked like it was just more aesthetic as far as I could tell. So I just skipped them. I wish I could get more, like right there. I don't know if you saw on the left, it said I picked up machine gun ammo, but it went straight to Nora because my inventory's full.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting to manage my inventory. I have this shotgun on me that isn't very useful and I'm very tempted to get rid of it. Look, he's vulnerable to poison and ice. I can't do poison damage, so I have no clue what that means. And then shock. It's like he's vulnerable to poison and shock. And I'm like, what? I can't do.
You can shock him with your hand, I guess, right?
I can shock him with my hand.
Oh,
and so I do,
go.
right? That's because I saw that he was vulnerable to that. But I feel like I'm missing something. I wonder if that's the DLC you get to like get poison damage or something like that. Because the shock didn't seem to do much.
Bitch.
This is the full auto shotgun. I'm holding it down.
Bring it on.
Okay, cool.
It's not super fast.
Oh no, he threw something at you.
Yeah. I just kind of pick these guys up and then smack them down.
That's surprising. That's more damaging than guns. I would think a gun would be more damaging than falling on the ground, but I don't know.
I mean, you like slam them a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
But yeah.
Somebody lifts you 10 feet in the air and throws you on the ground. I guess so. You're pretty much dead if that happens.
Yeah.
So makes sense.
That's probably not, doesn't feel good. I think I've read some statistics that like a fall from 6 feet up is considered like, you have to get like special training for working and stuff like that because it's considered like lethal height. So if you're lifted like 10 feet in the air and thrown into the ground, then I think that's lethal height.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I mean, bullets will also kill you. So we're talking about like two things that are, so yeah, it's a little weird, but yeah, we don't usually, it's interesting because I feel like cartoons and stuff like to depict like blunt force damage as being like less deadly, you know, like a lot of times heroes will use like bats instead of like swords.
Well, in cartoons, they're oftentimes like wham, wham, wham.
They like whack people.
Back, and they just kind of get up and they're a little bit dizzy. That's
right.
about it.
And so I feel like that, it's not kind of like colors are reality of it, whereas like in practice, like those hits would also just kill. Like, blunt force damage also kills people. And this is the end of that little bridge section, which is kind of cool. It was a fun little thing.
There's a polymer there to get up in.
It's a red one though. Do you see the inside of it's red? So it actually, it does damage if you touch it.
Oh, so if you got in that polymer, you just get damage, huh?
Yeah, you can't even get inside. If you like try to get in,
I
it like damages you and you get kicked out immediately. So that was from earlier in the game. You can see I just paused. I just cut out myself trying to figure out the map.
Hey, you found another way around the...
Yeah, so I try it, but I don't, I didn't see anything, so I give up. I was like, it's probably not worth it, but just know that I thought about it. So I put that in there just to show that I was thinking about it. I also think I thought about going like left here. Yeah, I look over that way, but I believe there's an invisible wall. Yeah, invisible wall.
Can't get over, okay.
Yeah, so I just go the other way. I was trying my best to find little secrets, but there weren't any. Luckily, these are all robots, and so I still have shotgun is made for robots, and the pistol is made for robots, and so I can use both of these. So this guy, which is the
looks like they see you.
I don't think they do actually yet. Oh, that guy does. Yep, you're right. But I think they're a little too far away. Oh, miss. See, that's the thing. I waste 4 bullets missing. It's like I don't know if that's worth it, but it does do a lot of damage. I killed that guy pretty quickly. So I don't know. I'm debating though with the pistol.
Get over here.
Just get switched to the shotgun. My full auto shotgun. I'm testing the full auto, so every time you see me shooting like that, I'm just holding it down because I'm trying to see if it's worth it. It really does not feel worth it. This is all full auto right here. All of that was me holding it down until I ran out of ammo. So it barely feels worth it.
Because you think you don't have enough ammo, or because it doesn't do enough damage, or what?
It's just so slow. Like, why? The full auto doesn't feel full auto, It's like I was expecting a little bit faster than, like, it feels like I can pull the trigger that fast. Like,
but that gave you time, though, to actually target another enemy, because you went from enemy to enemy, and you never had let go of the trigger, right?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's the advantage. I don't know. Well, yeah, at this point, I'm kind of debating if, like, the shotgun's really worth having around at this point, because I have to carry the ammo for it. And it's kind of like, is it that much better than the pistol? Because the pistol and the shotgun both do robot damage right now. I have them both set to robot. And so it's like, do I really need 2 different guns against robots when I can just have the 1 gun against robots? And, it's like, because then that would free up space for the electro. Remember, I wanted to test out the electro, but I don't have space for it. But the electro duplicates ammo with my Dominator, which does a lot of good damage too. So I don't know. I'm just I'm debating a lot of things with my loadout choice going into the last little bit of the game. Because now we kind of have everything. So now it's not a matter of like now I should know what is best at this point, I feel like. So that's kind of where those debates are coming from. But I come in here, I think I just kind of try to hide because I want to
just get away for a little while. They calm down. Huh?
Yeah. See if I can just kind of get off their radar. It doesn't work because this guy comes. And yeah, I do take a ton of damage from that. But these guys are weak to electricity, so I can just get in and do this. Then I have electric charge. You can see in the bottom right there on the hammer right now. So that's why he can't move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why he's just kind of shocked.
Yeah, because he has a weakness against that. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the blue electric in the bottom right there.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of nice. And so with him gone, I think I can sneak away. Upgrade the homing rocket to level 3 and then remove it because I want to try upgrading the pistol with a thermal imager. So you were asking about this in the previous episode. And then I re-upgrade the rockets to homing with what I have left, which isn't much. But this is the thermal imaging thing, which you were asking about what it does.
See, if it was dark, I think it'd be useful, but it's not dark here. So
yeah, I honestly, as you can see, I immediately stopped using it. But that was it.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what the thermal imaging looks like, I'm not sure how worth it is, but it's there. It exists. So I do test it eventually, but not anytime soon, just because it's like, I don't know how I feel about it quite yet.
Maybe if you were in a dark room eventually. We haven't seen one yet, but maybe eventually there's going to be.
It hasn't been a problem. I feel like I've had no trouble seeing enemies. It's like, I don't need to know that there's an enemy in front of me. I can usually be like, yep, there's an enemy in front of me. Like here. And the other thing that makes it weird is that, well, I don't know. It could work well for like the really long range stuff, because that way I can make sure I'm actually pointed at the enemy and not at something else. The reason you've seen me slam them into the ground, by the way, is because if I wait too long without slamming them into the ground, then instead it just like lightly drops them instead of slamming them.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you see me put them in the air and then slam them down to get that extra damage.
It's very effective. You seem to kill them pretty much every time when you do that.
Right. Yeah.
So it looks good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I love
all
this
kinds
weapon.
of them there. That's a great weapon.
Yeah. In the, yeah. No, I love this. The saw blades. It's like a lot of fun to just kind of do this. I'm like, stop. But yeah, there's so many robots here, and then there's these guys, and you know the drill. It's a lot of just robots everywhere. I kill them for a little bit.
And collect a bunch of stuff.
Collect a bunch of stuff. I'm surprised we haven't heard more from...
Tell me, Comrade
There he is.
Major, based on your professional and personal experience, would our civilian robots in combat mode really be able to complete the Atomic Heart project?
If Comrade Sechenov and the Politburo want to take over the U.S. and even the whole world, they won't fight regular people.
But civilians do perish during combat operations. You know all about that.
If the robots are programmed not to kill civilians, they won't attack civilians. You're a robot, Charles. You should know all about that.
I'm a robot? In a sense, I suppose you're right. A robotic glove?
What? Neuropolymer gloves won't take orders from Collective?
It depends on the glove. Some will, and some will only be able to obey their carriers. I digress. Civilian robots will receive the order to activate combat mode from Collective. And whoever sets Collective's policies will easily be able to order them to kill anyone at all, including civilians.
Why would they kill civvies? They're regular workers, farmers, scientists. Shit. So that's what they want the rings for.
And what's that?
You can take your thought device off and disconnect from Collective, but a bot can't, can it? That means your own robot housekeeper will drag your ass back into Collective at the drop of a hat. They want the rings to put on their own robots, so they'll only listen to them.
Correct.
So there we go. Now we see why the beta rings that everyone keeps asking us about, those gold rings, why everyone, including Granny Xena, wants them, is because once Collective 2.0 activates, all of the robots will be in under the same control of the Collective, unless those robots have the beta ring connectors. In which case, the beta ring connectors are separate from Collective and take orders separately. And so you can have, it's funny, I thought he died.
But you don't put the robot, you don't put it on the robot, right? You put the ring on themselves. There's only like 1 or 2 rings.
There's 2 rings.
Yeah.
Exactly 2 rings. And so I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It sounds like P3 saying that you want it on the robot.
That's what it sounded like. There's only 2. Then only having 1 or 2 robots wouldn't make much of a difference, though, right?
We know someone with 2 robots, though, from the beginning of the game. The twins.
Huh.
Sechenov has the 2 twin robots. And so he could have them be on Collective, or have them be beta connectors to Collective. And then if he has the alpha connector to Collective, then he controls Collective, and he can make sure that that his own robots are outside of the control of the greater Collective, whatever. And so you remember, Collective is basically like internet for your brain. So like everyone gets to vote on everything and everyone can control everything. And so if you can make it so that your robots aren't under anyone's control except for yourself, and also you get like special authority in terms of with the alpha connector, then you like kind of are in control of everything at that point. So I think that's kind of what they're getting at.
For 1 or 2 robots, which robots just die very easily, right? You're killing them all the time here.
Well, again, not if they were like the twins. I mean, we don't know how easy it is to kill the twins.
Right.
We haven't had to fight them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, is like for Sechenov in particular, I could see why he might want the 2 beta ring connectors. For Granny Xena, I don't know what she would use them for, because we haven't seen her with robots.
Darling, you finally murdered that sleazy scumbag.
Oh.
The sick bastard killed himself.
Oh, admit it. You were toying with him. You could have shot him in his leg or paralyzed him with the shock. I gave you excellent weapons.
What? No. He set the whole goddamn circus up in advance.
Oh, don't you worry, sugar. I won't tell anyone. I belong only to you, so nobody will know you made Petrov perish by his own hand. Oh, I'll treat this as your wedding gift, big guy.
One more word and I swear I'll beat the living crap out of you.
All men are the same. First you take everything from a woman, and then you cast her aside like a broken toy. I gave you the best of my life, and you treat me like a soulless machine.
Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are then?
I'm your special woman, loyal to you alone, sweetheart.
Then be special and loyal with your trap shut. I don't have time for your shit right now.
Oh my goodness, poor Nora.
I was kind of wondering, because, I mean, what if Nora decided to stop upgrading weapons for you, you know? I'd be a little worried, I think, about insulting Nora like that.
I don't think she can. She was hacked by CHAR-les at the beginning of the game. That's the only reason she does anything for us, is because she's under CHAR-les' control. So I think that's kind of why he doesn't like her, is because he knows it's like, it's not real. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this episode. You've made it to the end, and hopefully we'll see you next time in more Atomic Heart.
Thanks a lot for joining and watching.
Zoink out.